Hello and welcome to a monster vlog.
Mortar painter.
Hang on.
Mortar painter. That's not
Les?
right. What's going on?
Les!
Mortis, what are you doing here?
I'm trying to make a video.
You've
What are you
invented
doing
my
here?
video. I don't. You can't do this. This is crazy. What do you want here?
I want to make a video. What the? Oh, wouldn't touch that if I were you, mate. Told you.
Jeez.
While you're here, how about we do some kind of cheesy crossover between our channels?
Well, I do really like cheese, so yeah. Maybe it can be like that time Superman fought Muhammad Ali, or better yet, when Batman faced down Darth Vader. That was awesome.
Superman did what to Muhammad Ali? Look, I'm not really into comic books, especially that kind. How about we just stick to doing miniature painting?
Okay, yeah, you're right. We are both miniature painters. We should probably paint miniatures.
How about we paint mutant dinosaurs?
No, that's ridiculous. No. I think we should do pandas.
Pandas? Really?
But, okay.
Okay, guys, I know. How about you guys paint mutant dinosaurs?
Now that's genius, Andy. Let's do it, Mort. Mutant dinosaurs!
Okay, you're on then.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Alright, I better get my video started. Now, what did we agree on? Oh yeah, pandas, I remember now. Well, I think this old 2003 Wizards of the Coast Dwarven Werebear with a little bit of paint will make a great panda warrior. Let's get at it. Pretty sure we agreed to panda bears. Anyway, this is going to be a pretty simple paint job. I'm just going to use some unbleached titanium white to give this werebear the distinctive markings of a panda bear. I really only need to add the white portions of the panda bear's markings, and I'm going to use the original paint job's dark color as the black portions, and it won't take long or a lot of work to really make this werebear start looking like a panda bear. Just seems so crazy that Mort would agree to something as silly as doing panda bear miniatures. Now I find the staff on her axe is a little too dark for my liking, so I will just add a layer of bronzy yellow to help it look more distinct from the rest of the model and make the whole thing pop a little bit better. Next, it's just a quick touch-up of the metal parts of the model with some metallic silver. Sometimes these pre-paints can be a little sloppy, so you gotta butts up the details a little bit so it looks nice and crisp. The last important move on this panda is to go back in with some black and crisp up the markings on the face. These are very iconic, and if they aren't done right, she just will not look like a panda bear. And here is Helkyar for scale. The panda looks great. I couldn't be happier with this repaint. It looks like my Frostgrave Warband has just hired their new barbarian. And that was really easy. I think I'll pop down to the pub for a pint with the boys.
Hey, Les, just checking up on you. You gonna have any dinosaurs in your dinosaur video?
I really hate that man. Oh no, the video is supposed to be about dinosaurs. Mutant dinosaurs. What was I thinking, wasting all my time on pandas? I mean, who wants to see a video about pandas? Okay, maybe the table has something. You definitely look like a mutant, but you're not a dinosaur. You're scary as hell, though. There must be something on this great big mass of half-finished miniatures. Lord, I gotta work on these things. Oh, wait. Hey, you're a mutant and a dinosaur. But you're also a cyborg. I think you're gonna have to wait too. There must be something on this immense... I know! He's perfect! He's a giant mutant dinosaur! Scary, ferocious, he's perfect. The video is saved! Hooray!
Alright, let's get this thing finished. The first thing to take care of is the big ugly gap where I attached the wings. We will be filling that gap with some Millput. Now, some of you out there might recognize that I am doing this entirely out of order. Usually, one fills the gaps before priming and painting the miniature, but this beast has a funny history. The body, the dinosaur part if you will, is an excellent WizKids Tyrannosaurus Rex model. I acquired it some years ago and painted it up well before I had a YouTube channel. And while the sculpt is perfectly in scale for a 28mm T-Rex, and the anatomy is beautiful and the pose is very dynamic, I always felt my paint job was a bit bland and made the model seem dull. Then I acquired a $20 bag of beaten up miniatures and bits, for which I did a whole video. Inside that bag was a pair of big old wings that had belonged to a Games Workshop Lord of the Rings Balrog. Their proportions and style seemed like a natural fit for the mean T-Rex. And one thing led to another. I fitted and pinned the wings to the body, creating an exciting new monster, which was then left to languish on the table of half-finished projects, at least until now. I like to imagine this mutant dinosaur as the result of a population of T-Rexes being exposed to a highly magical environment some 70 million years ago, and it began the unlikely evolutionary process that resulted in the dragons we all know and love. I call this draconic ancestor species Tyrannosaurus Draco, and he's a real terror, befitting the ancestor of dragons. And as everyone in the hobby knows, excess Millput is the devil's playground. I found this old Wyron and added a spike to replace his long-lost wings. As well, I created this unspeakable abomination out of an old plastic dinosaur that I cut up. 2 more mutants for the project. I then dug up 3 vintage metal miniatures. I think the first one is a heritage model. The second one is an old mount for a demonette from Warhammer. And the last one is a Heartbreaker Earthdawn model. If I got any of these IDs wrong, please correct me in the comments below. And here is the mated pair with a dark blue base coat, followed by a thorough dry brushing of teal. Then the other 3 get their base coats, and then they get followed up with some more dry brushing. Next up, the Tyrannosaurus Draco gets a base coat on the Millput, followed by some dry brushing all over the wings, kind of pull it together a bit more. And now let's look at the final products. And here we have a couple of terrible lizards in a lovely blue. They are paired up and ready to pass on their mutant genes to future generations of dinosaurs. Next up, an ancient miniature beautifully illustrating dinosaur mutation. He is weird, mirthful, and menacing, just the way I like my monsters. Here is a Earthdawn model showing off his iguana heritage in a lovely green color. He is ready for action and prepared to give those PCs a bite. And now for Gary, my horrifying little creation. Inspired by Mort's Gary, I have to say he is treated a little unfairly. People see Mort's version and say, "What a lovable misfit." They see mine and all I hear is, "Kill it with fire! Kill it with fire!" Finally, we come to the finished Tyrannosaurus Draco. A great big menace on the tabletop, a model of such immensity with a dynamic pose it is hard to do him justice in a recording. I think any sensible being that saw this monstrosity would turn tail and run away as fast as they could. And here are all the scary mutant dinosaurs together with Helkyar for scale. This project has been a blast. If you haven't already, make sure to watch part 1 of the crossover on Mort's channel, Endungeoned. Next week on The Monster Painter, Pigs in Space!
Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell.
Hey, I think the Monster Painter could use a goodbye catchphrase. Shut up, Gary.
You are watching Les the Monster Painter.